maybe you didn't think it was possible. Maybe you didn't think you would even survive, but here we are. We're finally about to say so long to 2020. And today, what we're going to do is we're going to look back at one of the bold predictions I made to kick off the year. It was controversial, but to me, it was also one of the most predictable 10 baggers out there. Hi, I'm Matthew Carr, Chief Trend Strategist for the Oxford Club, and thank you for watching this episode of Market Trends. Now, back in January, I stated, I think Bitcoin, with the reward halving just months away, is going to be more explosive in 2020. It was one of my big predictions for this year. And I stated this thesis here on this channel back on May 8th, just days before that halving took place. This is an event that happens every 4 years, and it's sparked an explosive run in the cryptocurrency's price. Now, as we all know, there's only a limited number of Bitcoin. It's not like a fiat currency where the printing presses can run unabated at a central banker's whim. There are only a mere 21 million Bitcoin. Now, they can be broken into fractional pieces, but there will never be more than that. And that's why half means so much more for the crypto. The reward halving makes Bitcoin harder to mine and reduces new available supply. Now, just as with any other mined asset, these are the two needed ingredients, along with booming demand, to trigger a bull run. And Bitcoin prices have skyrocketed each time a reward halving takes place. It's been a predictable 10 bagger. We saw it in 2012, and we saw it again in 2016. And that's when the price of Bitcoin didn't rise just 1,000%. It rose thousands of percent. Well, surprise, surprise, we're seeing another big run this year. Year to date, Bitcoin is up 165%, setting new all-time highs in November. And since May 11th, Bitcoin has gained 121%. That's a fantastic rally. But here's the deal. If history is our guide, its run is far from over, and 2021 could be another explosive stretch for the cryptocurrency. For instance, we look back, if Bitcoin repeats the same halving cycle as it did in 2016, we're talking the cryptocurrency topping $340,000. Personally, I'd put an asterisk on that one and say, eventually it'll hit that level. But as public support for Bitcoin grows, many see the $100,000 level more realistic. But I think we should focus on the cryptocurrency topping 20,000 and then 25,000 first before we get just too carried away. Though it's that optimism that will propel Bitcoin higher next year. So during the first year of reward halving, Bitcoin does well, as we've seen. But it's the second year when the bull truly continues its charge. For instance, from October 1st, 2013 to November 30th, 2013, after that first reward halving, Bitcoin's price shot up 834% just in that small little stretch. This was a final charge higher after that first reward halving back in November 2012. Following the second reward halving on July 9th, 2016, Bitcoin increased 294% by July 9th, 2017. But the largest part of that bull market took place from July 9th, 2017 to December 18th, 2017. That's when the cryptocurrency shot up more than 665% in value to an all-time high of $19,783. So yes, Bitcoin has more than doubled since its reward halving on May 11th. Yes, we're at these new all-time highs. Yes, the naysayers are back in droves talking about bubbles. But historically, a reward halving has triggered a multi-year bull market with the second year chock full of money-making opportunities. That means there is potentially a lot more upside ahead for this cryptocurrency that investors love to hate. Now, I'm going to leave you with one final stat that I believe makes owning Bitcoin extremely exciting and one of these sort of rare opportunities. Only a little more than 2% of all digital wallets worldwide hold more than one Bitcoin. Now, just let that sit in for a moment. That means the vast majority of investors hold a fraction of a coin. To me, that's possibly one of the best arguments for owning at least one Bitcoin. Of course, you can always use my favorite proxy for Bitcoin as well, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Since I first talked about this here on May 8th, The GBTC is up 107%. Grayscale also offers ETFs for Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. So if you don't have an account with Coinbase, Gemini, or any of the other exchanges, you can still have exposure to all of your favorite cryptos through a traditional trading account or an IRA, etc. To me, Bitcoin topping $20,000 this year is fairly feasible, especially at the prices that we're at. But in 2021, I'm expecting another leg higher to even more all-time highs. Bitcoin moves in these very pronounced waves, essentially a 2-year bull market followed by a 2-year bear market. And that has to do with the reward halving every 4 years. So look for ways to continue to ride this wave higher, and don't worry, you haven't missed the boat yet, because I believe there's still plenty of upside ahead. Well, I'm Matthew Carr, Chief Trend Strategist for the Oxford Club. Thank you for watching this episode of Market Trends. For more information like this, be sure to go down to the description and sign up for my free e-letter. Until next time, here's to high returns.